It's dangerous to go alone. Take one of them. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for another top 10 video game sidekicks. Are you a fan of this video? Be sure to subscribe to catch our latest show, The Bolt to E3. 4 gamers take an epic road trip from San Fran to LA, gaming all the way. Watch the whole series now on WatchMojo. For this list, we'll be looking at another group of characters in video games that assist the protagonists in fundamental ways. If you don't see a character here who you think should have made the cut, be sure to check out our original top 10 list on this topic. Also, be on the lookout for a few spoilers down the line. Number 10, Quiet, Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain. She's as deadly as she is beautiful, a woman of very few words. This sniper didn't exactly have the best of starts with her future comrade Snake, what with her trying to kill him nearly twice. Following a fierce sniper skirmish, this silent shooter decided to join the likes of Diamond Dogs, not that she had much of a choice, and became an invaluable ally in battle. We're not going to go so far as to say the fact that she literally has to wear as few clothes as possible in order to survive had anything to do with our choices, but then again, you don't see Otacon dancing much in the rain. Number 9, Dixie Kong, Donkey Kong series. While she's definitely not the most iconic of the Kong family, she certainly proved her worth in hits such as Diddy's Conquest and Tropical Freeze. Well, don't believe us? Well, when you're battling Kremlings in order to rescue DK, then her ability to turn her ponytail into a pseudo-helicopter is gonna make your job a whole lot easier. While she could have easily just been a throwaway character, game after game, Dixie has showed that she's here to stay. Here's hoping that Diddy doesn't screw up the relationship. Number 8, BT-7274, Titanfall 2.
Activating sonar pulse to assist you. Pilot control initiated.
What's better than having a giant robot under your command? Well, how about having a sentient one that forms an unbreakable bond with you?
BT, you okay?
Left arm severed. However, I am still operational.
Making up for its lack of a decent campaign in the first installment, this much-anticipated sequel introduced us to a Titan who was more than just a beastly mech equipped with all kinds of devastating weaponry, as, over time, he starts to form a genuine partnership with protagonist Jack Cooper. Sure, being able to let loose a barrage of missiles is all well and good, but most importantly, BT actually seems to care for his pilot. Aw, you sweet little death machine, you.
I will not lose another pilot. Brace for impact.
Number 7, Kazooie, BanjoKazooie. A psychotic witch kidnapped your sister with the intention of draining her of her beauty. So what's a bear to do? Well, luckily, Banjo doesn't have to go up against Gruntilda alone, as he's got his trusted feathered friend to help him along the way. Unlike her rather passive companion, this red-crested Breegull is basically made out of sass, and she's not afraid to speak her mind. She's also made for a great mode of transportation, and can even be something of a weapon for Banjo to use, able to shoot out eggs as high-speed projectiles from both ends. Well, talk about practical, right? Number 6, Potato GLaDOS, Portal 2.
Look, I don't like this any more than you do. In fact, I like it less because I'm the one who got partially eaten.
Who would have guessed that the once terrifying AI would make for such a hilarious traveling companion? After Wheatley takes over the Aperture facility, he tries to send both Chell and GLaDOS plummeting to their deaths, but not before turning the latter into a potato.
Since it doesn't look like we're going anywhere, well, we are going somewhere, alarmingly fast actually.
Oddly enough, in this form, your once bitter enemy becomes a sympathetic figure who seems to reclaim some of her former humanity, bringing new insight into her character. You'll also be happy to know, though, that being turned into a tuber has done nothing to diminish her signature wit.
Warning, core overheating. Nuclear meltdown imminent.
I think we're in trouble.
Number 5, Claptrap, Borderlands series.
This is it, minion. Our vengeance is finally at hand. Let's tear this planet a new soul. Yeah!
Granted, he might not be the most reliable sidekick to have when going into battle. In fact, he can be defeated by just a flight of stairs, but we love him all the same.
Who do I have to suck off to get a suicide bomber whose balls have dropped?
Created by the Hyperion Corporation, this general-purpose robot is known for being something of an overenthusiastic loudmouth. He might not be much use in a fight, but he does provide the Vault Hunters with endless banter and makes for a constant source of comedy on their way to take down threats like Handsome Jack.
Well, turn that emoji frown upside down, buddy. Things are about to get awesome.
Number 4, Elizabeth, Bioshock Infinite.
Back in the land of the living. Here, let me.
I'll be fine.
You almost drowned. You need to...
I said I'm fine.
You might not be afraid of God, but you should be afraid of her. Sent to retrieve the mysterious girl amidst the floating city of Columbia, Booker DeWitt soon discovers that Elizabeth has the ability to open tears in reality itself. Imprisoned by the villainous Zealot Comstock, Elizabeth became Booker's vital aid as they tried to escape their false paradise. Not only was she an enigmatic figure who kept the narrative investing, but she was a godsend during firefights, constantly throwing over ammo, currency, and able to even change the environment with her tears. Now, if only she could properly explain that ending to us.
This is where it started.
I sold you. I sold you.
Number 3, Trico, The Last Guardian. Yes, he sometimes doesn't listen to your commands, which can, send you falling to your death. But just look at him. He's a giant bird cat dog. You can't help but adore him the moment he lays eyes on you. While originally in service to the malicious entity known as the Master of the Valley, Trico is above all a benevolent wild animal who becomes a close companion to the boy after they join forces in a bid to escape the nest. With his adorable face, protective nature, and enchanting presence, there's no other fluffy friend you could want by your side. Number 2, Victor Sully Sullivan, Uncharted series.
That was a nice lift back there. You're pretty good.
I don't know what you're talking about, old man.
Hey, don't call me that.
Never seen without a cigar. This treasure hunter might not be the sprightliest of individuals in his old age, but there's no other person that Nathan Drake trusts to get him out of a jam more than Sully.
You head down to the floor, keep your eye on the prize, okay? Let us know if anything, hinky goes down.
Roger that.
Despite his less than moral occupation, Sully's infectious charm and fatherly affection towards Nate remains one of the series' most enjoyable aspects. Even when he's dodging bullets and facing all kinds of otherworldly threats, he remains eternally optimistic and ready to leap into the next adventure on the turn of a dime.
Pleasure to see you again.
Only this time, I've got the drop on you.
Well, I guess I should be glad that's not a real gun.
Before we unveil our number 1 pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
Okay then, let's stick together.
Number 1, Miles Tails Prower, Sonic the Hedgehog series.
Sonic is asking for the first time to do something for him. I won't let him down. I won't give up.
The Blue Blur may be the one to save the world most of the time, but he wouldn't have gotten very far without his little buddy helping him out. Despite his small and harmless-looking appearance, Tails is a genius inventor and an expert pilot, able to craft jet planes and all kinds of other mechanical marvels that can almost equal those of the Eggman himself. He's also not afraid of getting his hands dirty either, and will always back up his friends when it comes to laying the smackdown on the good doctor. Though, chances are, he'll be doing it from the safety of a battlesuit. Do you agree with our picks? Don't forget to check out The Bolt to E3, a brand new series from WatchMojo, where 4 gamers take an epic road trip from San Fran to LA, gaming all the way.